You've probably seen the artwork of Toth.
Yeah, one of Cleveland's own rising stars. Joining us now live in studio talking about his amazing work and, of course, his journey through painting and beyond. Thanks for joining us. Good morning to you, Jason. How you doing?
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me.
It's so good to see you.
It's awesome being here today.
Well, you are quite the artist. I mean, you have some incredible pieces. You're in a gallery. You've got a big showing we're going to tell everyone about that's coming up. But the way that I can't say that you stumbled upon art, but almost that you've used art to help you in such a way is really incredible. Would you share your story just for a second with our viewers? Because it's really amazing.
So, I mean, I found it, or, you know, it may sound cliche, it found me.
Yeah.
But I went through a very, devastating health crisis in 2019 and was diagnosed with this condition called POTS. And it's devastating on the nervous system, and it left me incapacitated for a number of years.
Wow.
And I had to give up my business.
So you had a great firm going on, you're a young guy, and then all of a sudden this, as you mentioned, just debilitated you.
Yeah, I couldn't walk from one side of the house to the other without getting really dizzy and needing to sit down, and that lasted for almost 2.5 years.
Oh my gosh.
And I went 3.5 years without being able to work, and my identity shattered, and I was lost.
Yeah.
Panic probably set in. You're just like, what do I do?
Every single day was a panic, and I decided at one moment, it hit me that I need to create a fulfilling life for myself if I'm going to get through this. And I decided to spend a lot of time and energy going inward, working on myself through therapy, learning what I could about behavior change and neuroscience. And I decided to pay attention to the things that lit me up, gave me energy, and pay attention to things that dragged me down, and follow the light and let go of as much of the negativity as I possibly could.
I mean, almost such a great life lesson for all of us to say, look what he did, but then you poured yourself into artwork. And then that now, that's been a whole life change for you. And what you do is amazing. Tell us about how you've used kind of mixing two mediums. Is that proper to say? Because you use photographs and then paint on that. And then you've got these amazing creations that we're going to show you.
Yeah, so everything I do is a photograph that I go out and I hike around Cleveland and look for beautiful scenes and subjects. And it's not even necessarily that I paint over it. What I do is it's called color manipulation, and this is what I call it. And so I'm pulling out colors that exist in the actual photo itself and dialing other colors back. And that's the process that I use to start each piece. And then ultimately what I end up doing, or what I take it further, and I'll add shapes and use the same colorization process for the shapes and take a very abstract approach. So it's a combination of photographic pop art and photographic abstract art.
Sure, right. Well, whatever you call it, it's amazing.
It is, and it's all over the place too. We talked about Rocket Morgan, we talked about your gallery. Let me ask you this, how are you feeling now? Is this helping?
My excitement for the future has never been higher. My optimism has never been in a healthier place. POTS is something that's going to be with me.
And that's the name of this condition that you have.
Yes, stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome.
Which is what?
So it's a form of dysautonomia, so it's a dysfunction of your nervous system. And coincidentally, when COVID came along, a lot of people with long COVID that experienced it not going away ended up getting diagnosed with POTS. And we don't know why, and we don't know how to get the nervous system back in place, in alignment. And so there are periods of time, weeks at a time, where I will have the experience of full-on panic attack, and my heart rate won't go below 100 beats per minute, and it's just relentless. And the only thing you can do is just lay down and have patience, grace, and know that it's going to pass.
You're doing an amazing job, and I think just getting the word out to so many other people, that can help them in so many ways.
I hope so.
What you're doing and getting the word out is incredible. Let's talk about, before we let you go, what you've got this big exhibition coming up.
At Kaiser Gallery in Tremont. It's Cleveland's first art exhibition that is going to also include artificial intelligence. And so
It's the love-hate relationship, right?
the love-hate relationship between art and AI, and a number of my pieces will be there. None of these I use AI for, but what I do is I animate my pieces, and that hasn't really been seen.
No way.
So it's going to be really big there, and presenting alongside Patsy Coffee Klein and Gina Washington.
How
And
cool.
That's this
And
Friday.
then you have stuff in City Goods too, so people can come see you there.
City Goods, I have stuff at Lecco Coffee, Gypsy Beans Coffee, Mishi Lakewood, and Blush in Sugar and Falls.
Oh my gosh.
And it just the list keeps getting bigger and bigger. And I do commissions, I do corporate clients. It's just absolutely taken off.
And
I'm
huge superstars
overwhelmed.
have commented on his work. I mean, really, when
That's
people
what I
see your
hear,
stuff,
yeah.
I mean, it's sensational.
I think when it went into Rocket Mortgage, the first band and celebrity to see it were the Jonas Brothers. And then everybody that's come through Cleveland since then sees my work.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Journey.
it's
Thank you
really
for
cool.
sharing that with us.
Thank
We appreciate
you.
that. And good luck with the gallery. We'll have more information on our website, fox8.com.
So
Thanks
good
so
to
much.
see you.
So
This
nice
stuff's
to meet you.
amazing.
Thank you,
So
thank
keep
you.
doing what you're doing. Awesome.